Why should they specifically choose Thailand? What are some of the reasons you feel?
Honestly, I think that can be a tricky question because I don't think Thailand is for everybody.
Mm,
I don't. I think the culture shock and the way of living, that's why I started with having a lifeline for it. Having been here and going into my 12th year now, and coming here at a fairly young age, there were I made so many mistakes, so many errors. Um, there were some I didn't make that are quick ways to go back home. Never ever get a fucking overstay. Be here legal. Have health insurance for emergencies. If you drive, I don't drive at all. I don't drive a motorbike. I walk. I love
mm,
walking. And part of the news is I see what you guys don't every day. I see, and I've seen it in person, the uncensored, unedited photos. It's part of our job every day because our reporters just take photos of what's in the field.
mm,
I see the bloodied photos of people mashed into pieces on the pavement every day. So that makes me not want to do it.
mm.
So don't drive drunk. And if you do drive, learn how to do it before you come here. This is a completely different aspect of driving in the UK and other countries. It's very not defensive, it's very offensive driving. Um, Stay the fuck away from drugs. I can't tell you how many people here, get addicted to illegal drugs or get involved with it or think that's a way to stay here and make money.
Mm.
And I have acquaintances of mine who have ended up in the prisons and stuff here because of their drug use. That's not something anybody wants to do. So it's not for everybody.
Who is that everybody?
Huh?
Like when you say you don't think it's for everybody, who do you think isn't it? Who do you feel like the character doesn't suit Thailand?
People with untreated mental health issues, which is why I said a lot of
Ah,
people come here broken and they fall into the first relationship or the first girl that gives, or boy or whatever, that gives them attention. And, like I said, I was a bit lucky that I came here coming out of a relationship unbroken where I was determined not to get into another relationship. I had zero interest in it.
mm,
Many guys come here like desperate for companionship. I was the opposite. And I think that's the wrong type.
I'm with you.
If it happens, it happens.
Mm,
But some of these guys come here and they end up losing everything. They lose their entire fortune, their entire savings, buying homes. And some, by the way, like myself, I made a lot of mistakes and I got stronger from them. Some do get through that. But I think they need to realize ahead of time that like I said earlier, there's no lifelines here. You need to have your own lifeline.
mm,
Um, if you need to find your circle of trust. I have 2 or 3 people that I work very closely with and that I trust. I know everybody. A lot of people know me, but I keep my actual circle very small of who I hang out with
mm.
and who I talk to. So yeah, people that this is not for. People that like very very structured a structured environment with like Australia with lots and lots of rules and policies and or like America and lots of guarantees that stuff is going to be done in a very short period of time.
Health and safety.
Yep, you're not going to get that here.
Yeah.
um, Thailand has their infamous Mai Pen Lai, which is just basically no worries.